we've got some Mass Effect 3.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there any...
Carry on, Specialist.
Okay. So, let's see. I keep forgetting I cannot look at my people there. I can't look at my people there either. I don't know why I looked. Never been able to do that. Okay, what? Gotta get my fucking bearings here. Alright, so we have... That's something on the Citadel. I mean, that could be anywhere. Yeah, that's on the Citadel. Okay, well, I guess we have to start somewhere, right? So I guess we'll see if we can find the Pillars of Strength in the Kite's Nest. It's also where artifacts are, yes. And we need artifacts to give to the Solarian so that we can get him to sell weapons to the general so we don't have to kill him. Excuse me, I had a big lunch today.
I found something.
Karshan. Pillars of Strength. Weapon upgrade kit. And some fuel.
Reapers eluded.
Goodbye. What happens if I go back in? Okay.
Faster than light jump successful.
Um. Guess I'll go to the Apian Crest. I don't know what it's gonna take, artifacts wise. It's a small planet.
Signal confirmed.
Cool. Oh shit. Is that what I needed for... what's his name? The dude's son? Goodbye.
Evasion successful.
I guess let's check our journal. Oh. No, that's just something new. Okay. To the Anos Basin. Okay, what's with the diplomatic? I'm sorry. Who? Mass effect 3 ships. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's the fucking main. That's the main quest. Lol. That's the summit. Oops. Tried using the fuel station as a mass relay.
I found something.
Yippee! Money! Oh, come on. Didn't you find something there, too? No? To the relay.
Looted.
Okay. We're just gonna head back. We get our bearings. I want to see where we're actually supposed to find some of these things. Okay. Mm. Okay. So that one's in the bar to turn in. Okay, that one. That one we can't do yet. Okay, we can do that one. Okay, we can't do this one yet. Oh, let's see. Keep moving them down. This one I think we technically are locked out of, because it said that we have to have done it while we were there already, which is, I don't know. Where is... Can't do that one yet either. Okay, and then I did that one. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go to the Citadel. We're gonna talk to some people.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
Wait a minute, is this a DLC quest?
Shepard.
Aria. How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
Okay, this is the DLC.
About retaking Omega?
This is fine.
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best. The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
He's about to meet his match.
That kind of talk goes a long way with me. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Okay.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the refugee camp.
Yes, Commander.
Can I ask, where were you when the Reapers... Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the...
Is this?
is under attack. One of the Asari colonies across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth. The invading force appears to be the same as
Who?
those planets. According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive...
Okay, I mean, he's somebody here. Like, here is in, he's in the camp. Turian. So you?
I recovered your pillars of strength from the kite's nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D-24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of the faith they can get.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Please observe all caste restrictions when making a purchase. Batarian State Arms, defending the hegemony.
Buy it just to buy it.
Thank you for your patronage.
Okay, next I want to go to the Presidium.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
After all, it's not like I'm the reason you're breaking up with him, right?
Welcome to Casa Fabrication.
Okay, it's not you.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
It's not you.
Hunting.
Well, we all need to do our part.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Not you.
Welcome to Cipertine Armor.
There you are.
Proceeds from all sales go to help the troops on Palaven.
All Citrotine Armory products include a lifetime guarantee for performance.
Credits don't talk with me, Commander. CSEC wants my talk.
One of the universities is supposed to send in more residents to help with all the new refugees.
Yeah, they've been promising
Well, we're luckier than most other hospitals. At least our budget cuts are minimal.
Shit, don't remind me. My old job had the emergency ward night staff cut to half before I left.
Oh, let me guess. You don't process as many patients as the day shift. I've got the numbers to prove it.
Typical administrator who has no clue what's going on in the ward.
I wonder if that was Tally's VA just then. I don't know. Okay, so who the fuck? Right. Okay. So we turn in that thing in the bar. Okay, so we're gonna go to the bar and then we're gonna go to the embassy.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
So this should be where a Tyrion
Now arriving at Ward Level.
Tyrion is for the banner.
Those Cerberus bastards had me.
I want answers.
Damn it, morale is pitiful. Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to hear it.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Alright, now time to go to the only place we even remember seeing a Hanar. Oh, he's not here. I thought that's where I remember seeing a Hanar. Maybe I can get something from...
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
Nope.
It'll probably get worse.
Yeah, if it ever gets...
I tried to move it with the D-pad, but that's not something you can do.
Eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the
Okay,
reports on suspicious...
can't ask him about it. Yeah, there's really no Hanar here.
Primarch Victus has requested a war summit of Council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Oh.
Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the Salian Nebula and the Nimbus cluster. Ilium is under attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth, the invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets. According to the Council, these
Really?
attacks are part of a massive...
Let's see if this is true.
Spectre status recognized.
The Citadel Council inducted new agents into special tasks and among the inductees, Major Caden Alenko of the Alliance Navy, who is now the second human Spectre. Tower insiders say this was a symbolic move meant to placate humans who fear Earth could be abandoned in the galactic war. A second, private ceremony will soon be held for Spectres who will operate undercover. Across the
Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody for working with Cerberus. Surrendered peacefully? Authorized. Authorized. Enabled. I didn't know those are things you could do.
The transfers coming from the Hanar embassy.
On it. Any idea what you're hoping to find?
Suspicious transfers. Data usage outside the normal range for ambassadorial staff.
So we have no idea.
Hopefully we'll know it when we see it, Commander.
War summit of Council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Where is the Hanar embassy?
Sightings of Reaper forces
It's human.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Wouldn't be surprised if it's here, because I know even in the first game, like the whole Hanar and Volus had smaller embassies. No, it's not here. Actually, the Hanar and Vola is even shared in
Want a treat the whole family can enjoy? Blasto 6 Partners in Crime, now available with special combo toy pack. Batteries not included.
In these troubled times, dope the investors you trust. Go with First Immune, a division of Elcos Combine.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment.
says it's in the
Military has
Now
abandoned
arriving at
These
Presidium
generals
Embassy.
to incoming Reaper forces. Fierce fighting continues as the
embassy office's terminal.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Is it this?
We've had this discussion.
Primarch Victus has requested a
No.
war summit of council races, and reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the crew.
Oh.
Spow, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Daloon is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Haloon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Oloon's personal. And Balone has a mistress?
An Asari poet. To be honest, I think he was pressured into it to improve relations with Thessia.
His government approves of him having an affair with an Asari poet?
No, they'd fire him if it became public. They're a paradoxical culture.
Tell me about it.
The council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Okay, I thought that would like open or something.
Has abandoned the Hades Gamma Cluster to incoming Reaper forces. Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Babel. It appears that Krylian forces may lose their planet. Primarch Victus has requested a war summit of council races, and reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Why did it just save? What does that save? Lol. I didn't know I could do that. Okay. That's just wrong, right? So straight off of the wiki, it says that the last point I did is far west from Bailey's office. So unless south is at our top right here, that's east of Bailey's office. Number 5 is east of number 1. Holding area.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Bow. Oloon's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the warring.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
Good idea. There shouldn't be many new arrivals. They're a mildly xenophobic species.
Xenophobic?
I could use a more polite term if you prefer. Private? Reclusive?
It's just a bit more blunt than I expected.
I did say mildly.
Okay.
Occupying most of Paladin, it appears that Turian forces may lose their planet. Primarch Victus has requested a war summit of council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation.
It's probably that one over there.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bow.
I thought it was this, and then I was like, oh, it'll probably be this, and then instead it was
And Hanar's soul names are
fucking box. I couldn't see it.
public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
We can hope. If a Hanar group is opposing war with the Reapers, my suspicions were correct.
Galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan. The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy. The Alliance military has abandoned.
Bow. Here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yes, I have spoken to you. Why do you refuse to help?
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
You have got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
It appears that indoctrination has severely affected his mental functions.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We're taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Forget about me! Stop the up...
You did everything you could.
It wasn't enough. The Hanar will lose their homeworld today. You should have let me die.
We have to pick our battles. The Hanar did this to themselves. And right now, I need all the Spectres I can get on my side.
Thanks, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
Cool. Okay. Next up. I think we're gonna do Aria's stuff.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Okay. Help Aria, and then... Sorry, this controller's making a... Shouldn't have been making... It's like I actually have Aria with... She has to... The only ones that I have. That does like nothing for the... I mean, I gotta do the... Try the... See, if I bring the wrong gun, though, I'm gonna be fucked here. That's why that one just straight increases the weight. I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to try it. Worst case scenario. I don't know, man. Worst case scenario.
And most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
In a space battle, Jarl, we just have to punch through their line.
So you've commandeered a Cerberus cruiser.
Has arrived. We can finally start.
You're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then fun.
Works for me.
The rest of the way, we'll get along very well.
Get to it.
New fucking shoulders.
My command.
At least see if I'm putting on the new shoulder. But I don't remember what I have on.
Head for the command.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan.
This is Captain. Voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. Seeking repairs.
I did. Pulled for approach authorization.
How did you get the cap?
The hard way. That's right. And slow.
Hey, how you doing, Ren? Good.
Be patient.
Signal the fleet through the relay.
I'm doing better. Some like
Through.
mouth pain.
Put him
So
through.
this is like a makeup cut short.
You're barking up the wrong tree. But maybe you can convince my partner.
I've heard great things about you.
My partner here doesn't have much to say for you.
Used to being defeated. It clouds a pity you left.
Yeah, it was like a
In nefarious ways.
I don't know.
Deep down you and Aria clearly thinks
like sort of like a
now it's my turn.
it was like
I see.
like what like part of my gum was whatever pressure was put on that tooth, it would hurt. Pain would cause my other teeth to hurt.
Yeah.
If the case today, it will have been a week of that. But
End transmission.
I went to bed with it kind of waning off,
preset
like
course.
where it was like a
Ramming the station
really
with
low
armor for
manageable,
impact.
you know,
What?
like compared
Omega's
to
kinetic barrier
how
will
bad
stop
it had
machines
been.
from
It was like,
landing
oh,
and
this is
equip the
nothing. I
users
wish
with
it had been
disruptors to
like
take it
this
out on impact.
minimal. Other times I was trying to go to sleep this week,
We'll
but when I
probably
woke up,
survive
I've
the
been
crash.
fine. And knock on wood, I had been fine all today, so I'm hoping that it's passed. So.
We can make it.
Aria, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Yeah, we're just helping,
Damn it. Program escape.
helping Aria try to reclaim the planet that she essentially had control of. It's like a hive of scum and villainy type planet, you know? But she was in charge of it. And, you know, she didn't fuck with us. We didn't fuck with her. You know, we got some usable information from her last game. She would give us some leads.
So it would seem.
And one of the antagonist forces took control of the planet, and we're going to help her get it back so that she will help us in the greater war. The war against the Reapers. So I haven't actually done this mission before, I don't think. It's one of the DLC ones, but when I was looking up like DLC guides for playthrough, it did recommend doing this one kind of early on, so we're gonna do this one and then we're gonna continue the story.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
Never played any of them?
Alright, what's our turn?
I only played them for the first time in either 2021 or
If we don't,
2022. And like I think I had them like in my Steam library and I'd never played them. Perhaps. Either that or I got them all three on sale. And I was so disappointed when I played them because all I could feel was like these games had been out for forever and they're this good and I just didn't play them until now.
Makes sense. We play to our strengths.
I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
So
Okay, let's move.
also we just got a harpoon gun sniper that I want to try out. Did I hit him? Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he dead? Did you just delete that guy? Shit. Okay, I can one-shot these guys. Okay, maybe not that guy. I can take a whole health bar worth from them. But that guy had a shield, so... Okay. Well, I mean, that time I just killed that guy. I see you. Headshot.
Our pod took out the main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door.
Not these controls. Give me a second. I've never been here before. I'm sweeping for things. Look at that medkit. That's XP. That's XP. A lot of ammo here. Okay.
Aria to fleet. You alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with the Cerberus fleet, but Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job.
Did I hit him? I have no idea. Oh, gotta get away from that. Headshot. Ooh, can we get you through the mail slot? You've got mail. You've got mail. It is funny though, because this is the sort of game I do kind of gravitate towards similar. The main way being that I like romance. Same person, Tally, because she's my favorite. Unfortunately, we Act 2 of the game, and we're still in Act 1. We're not exactly doing the story right now. We're doing. This is a side thing. I did not play. I don't think my computer wouldn't run it. I've heard like. Ah! So I've got the PS5. I've got my PC and my Switch. Switch. Oh. But no, I've only heard awful things about it. I've never heard anybody say. So that's kind of. See, it's like a weird thing too, right? I like 3 and right, but what happened was that. See, I don't think New Vegas is actually that good of a game. Way better than New Vegas, and a lot of things people praise New are it's just because it's built off. So like the devs about all of the groundwork that had been all they needed to do was just, which even then was like, I think rated, but then they went on to make their own game. Fuck, what was it called? Right, and that it kind of just really proved my case for Obsidian and that New Vegas wasn't that good. Essentially, it felt like the same game. Like they didn't know how to innovate. And then is Bethesda goes make a space game too, and they make Starfield, and then I've seen some game. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm sure that, you know, modded, but that's Bethesda games in general, you know? I mean, I'm not trying to, like, when I that you can like a bad game. I know that from oh, bruh. Thank you. Because I like a lot of bad games. Who? You're just sitting down there? The last dude was just sitting down there. He wasn't fighting. He's just hiding there like, oh. You think they'll forget I'm here? Maybe I can be the one that survives. Go home and see my family.
We were lucky.
So we press on, press on.
We're right outside the defense.
Doop doop. Whoa. It's a crazy thing she keeps doing. I'd like to think I'm getting better at that. That line. One day I sound authentic. You've got mail.
Are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous.
Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing.
Bray, come in. Staff.
See, I'm had Wingstop earlier.
My birds are coming in.
I ate all my wings. All I have leftovers are leftovers is
More.
Is that really impenetrable with its own secret?
Independent power source, life support, munitions.
I could have had more chicken.
Deploy. Investigate and await further instructions.
But I ate it all. It's like we're just watching back there.
So it begins.
This is interesting.
Good chance the general knows where we're going.
The general.
Bray, stay sharp. You might get visible. Take the far exit. I've lost.
Okay.
Good.
Shit.
Let loose.
Could have just done that the whole.
The Omega. Now I feel like I'm back. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of...
That's not good.
No, it's not. Fucking
Some of my men.
xenophobes.
close to the rendezvous. Let's move.
Seems like there would be in here. Oh, okay.
I know that symbol. The Talons. They used to deface.
Warning. Compromised. All Cerberus personnel report to...
Symbol again. Might be useful.
Soldiers by the force field. What the hell is he doing?
Uh-oh.
Those men.
You piece of shit. Need to check out that force field. Over here, Shepard.
Whoa. I don't know I could do that. Little fucking flip. Kinda. Like a backwards half somersault, half flip. Oh. Thought that was something more interesting than just ammo. No. Oh, no. Come on, go forward.
Poor idiot. Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here. This way.
What are you doing?
Letting you in on a secret. Down the ladder.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Aria Taloke.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
Aria doesn't trust easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I don't know. Are we, Aria?
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military. We go way back. I've got a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
I'll do my best.
Ready to put that gun to good use?
You have no idea how ready.
We have points to... Oh, I didn't even level... Lol, okay. Okay, you can have that. And then you can auto the rest. Nyreen. Hmm. Cool.
To reclaim what's mine.
Left something behind, I take it.
Not something. Everything.
Interesting, what is this? The Valkyrie. I think we still stay with the particle rifle. Especially here because of infinite ammo. We don't have a lot of ammo on the harpoon gun.
What's the fleet status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Oh! Actually, I can change things up here. So, like, the harpoon gun is cool, but it is heavy as fuck. What was I using before? I think it was the Viper. And what would we be looking at here? Nothing on damage. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the particle rifle for right now. But, wait, what's the damage like compared to the others? So it's the highest damaging one otherwise. It looks kind of cool. And rip Bozo. Okay. I mean, this is effectively an armor upgrade. Or a damage upgrade for armor. Okay, I want to try it out. I need to know. Aw. Two-shot burst. And that is not a very tight spread. Okay, we're just keeping on the particle rifle for right now. Whoa, what the fuck? How the hell did I do whatever that was? I was moving fast as fuck. I was like kind of like crouched and zooming. You can't like crouch in this game though. Like you have to be like up against some, okay, whatever. That was weird.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online? We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
Okay, well. Bulletproof window, I guess. You know what? I forgot to put warp on this. I could be doing even more damage. I think I did so much damage to him, he's confused. Or something, I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. Get off me. I don't remember anybody using this much smoke in any other playthrough.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
You're what? Whoa. Too close. You stop running up to me? Don't I have two people with me for you to attack?
I'm back, fuckers. We're good.
Our people.
We'll find him.
Headshot. Shoulder. Headshot. 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 Oh, too close. Too 8. Me. Headshot. I don't know, your neck, or backpack. Where are... But get the fuck down from there. Just a dude. Almost landed on me.
Focus on the Atlas.
Somebody do something. No. Fucking... Hold on. Stop shielding it. Hey, I don't have that gun on me.
Nice gun. The General's forces at bay for a while. Bunker team! Lower the blast door. We're coming in. Where are...
Aria, I know this place, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
You should both know. And on that front, Nyreen, you agree with me. I wasn't aware you'd explain yourself.
The truth is, I never left. Things to keep from you.
I'm not easy. But why?
I just... Considering all this...
Well, you always said I'd be the death of...
How do we know she isn't working for Cerberus?
You're way off there. I know from... There isn't a corruptible bone in Nyreen's body.
Cerberus occupation is an illegal action. They need to...
Talk is cheap.
I welcome the scrutiny, Commander.
Nyreen, I know you're no threat to us. Combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. Duty officer. Brad, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
We need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
Let you carve a bloody path through this campaign. You're sadly...
If you think you're going to change me, well... Once up and running, this bunker has secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly... Things are setting up smoothly. Checking in on my... I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the... It won't take long. Console when you're ready.
All clear.
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are short around, but no go. Hey, where you going? They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. They can probably be scrounged.
I'll see what I can do.
Sir. If you have a moment.
What is it?
I've been Command Center's control of Omega's operating system. Surveillance on many decks. Tapped various but I can only reach so far. Cerberus-controlled areas, and on them. When you find these terminals, a simple will give me access privileges and more influence on.
Easy enough.
Good. I'll know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
Routing system.
Everybody here.
Find Cerberus terminals. Please in. Thank you.
Supplies are gonna be tight.
How are we looking?
All systems operate. Coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Those force fields we saw.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. Siphon to run those force fields.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work. Losses were significant. We can't field an down Cerberus.
Then we need the story of my life.
We've that's still active. The Talons are choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
The current leader won't join us. The next.
Sorry to interrupt. Turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back. Well,
We're locked in.
This bunker has secret access to the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already. We have to focus on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory. But don't keep me waiting.
Ruck, you there? Finally. Where are you?
Let's go, let's go.
Good luck out there.
What's
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the 5. Your little war against the other gangs left.
not my intention.
Their leader, Darius, took advantage of the situation. The bigger piece of the local drug trade.
Are we enlisting them because they're good, or because we need?
They're carrying them because they're the only game in town.
All soldiers know they're expendable.
The Talons are mine already. They just don't know it. Let me do the talking and.
Commander, Cerberus forces are Talons.
people we're trying to recruit.
Looks like we fight our way through
There's conflict happening in my plot. What the fuck? I thought we were just gonna go. Every.
That's odd. Why would man lying around like this?
Maybe they have something.
Not Darius. Profit is the only thing that matters to him.
I love letters. Hmm.
The terminal is Commander.
$1,500.
One of these air shafts should lead us to Talon.
I see what you're on. Now what? Oh. What do we have here? How the fuck did you get an elevator with me? On the lift.
Into the server's comms. Patching you in now.
Seeing that.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
And then... Okay, you're not interactable. The fucking button. I'm Commander Shepard. While holding a fucking...
Looks like the Talons are given as good.
Wait, when did I switch back to the Mantis? Oh, I might have done that by accident. Okay, well... Or maybe I didn't know, maybe... I don't remember doing it. So I'm not going to. I don't know. But it apparently happened.
Understood.
At least it's not the Mantis. Or, the door I've walked by. Oh, that's on me. It's me. I want some coffee. coffee right now. I don't care if it's... Now I say it? What did I say? What did I do? What did I do? Coffee. Oh, I just say coffee all the time. If you didn't know, on my channel here, I used to have like a fucking catchphrase. It was the coffee's hot and the pants are off. Because I would be speedrunning in my underwear. And I didn't have a webcam. Even when I did have a webcam, I was still doing it because it's not like... First of all, you're not going to see me, and second of all, it's just underwear. Like, I'm not like naked or anything. But see, I would have that, and I would have like a cup of coffee because it was like lockdown, right? So like I couldn't leave the house. So I'm not gonna like dirty up clothes sitting around the house as much, right? Especially if it's like hot. Like I'm in California, like it's hot. Like I'm sitting here in the fucking summer drinking hot coffee in my underwear, speedrunning BioShock Infinite, setting world records and shit. But that is why Off Waff Mug has the no pants on it. Just a little fun fact, just in case anybody wasn't around. Oop, got him. Yeah. The coffee's hot and the pants are off. You know, come to think of it, I haven't gotten as many world records ever since I stopped, I started wearing pants when I do runs. So I might have to go back to not wearing pants. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. Pause the game. Okay. So we're just going to do... It's window capture for audio, and then... Okay, can I... That's one. Okay. Go... There we go. Okay. I'm gonna raise the volume a little bit. Hopefully it's loud enough. Today, let's look at a game that used to terrify me as a child. We lowered a little bit. Wait a minute. That's not right. Ah! That's where my thing for the beer back screen came from. I actually made it for that first, for this video. And then I found a way to utilize it for my BR back screens. This point-and-click GameCube exclusive was developed by Capcom and debuted here in North America on the 13th. For reference, this is a game I speedrun, or I have speedrun before. And I'm going to speedrun again in the future because there's a certain club of people who get below a certain time, and I'm not actually that far off. If I just have to grind it a bit more, and I will get it. So. Is this... Sorry. It is only 3 minutes. Damn, I did a lot of editing for fucking 3 minutes. Okay, sorry. Let me... Also making this video is how I found all the
This
music.
point-and-click GameCube exclusive was developed by
that I use.
Capcom and debuted here in North America on the 13th of August, 2002.
This guy makes really
a
good
point-and-click
music
on the
and it's-
GameCube.
He lets everybody use it for however they
Disney's Magical Mirror, starring Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that name is.
The
I've
joke
seen
was
a lot of people in
the
Instagram
neuron
comments
activation
saying
on the
that they don't
tits.
think that this anime is going to be any good. They have zero lore whatsoever. Anyway,
I worked on and off editing this for so long that the last time I actually was like looking at working on this, I had already seen that anime.
so this is not a great game.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But wait, you're thinking to yourself, the game must be quantifiably okay at best.
Terrible segue.
Which I would agree with the sentiment on a good day. But I mean, hell, you asked me a couple weeks ago what the worst game
gives
I ever
up
played was, I would have told
to
you
transition.
My Friend Peppa Pig on the PS4. So I'm actually
I had
gonna
Toasty's
We're
permission
going
for
to
this too.
rate
I
our
specifically
rating
asked him to make sure he was cool with it.
What were you just playing? Cock and ball torture simulator. That was a terrible guess, but it'd be pretty funny. Peppa Pig. Oh no. Part of me wants to ask if you lost a bet, but I remember when you speed ran that that Barbie game.
You see that, Tyler? This is a speed run.
Here I'm with Noops when I did Barbie.
Two grown men talking shit about it.
Look, sometimes that's just what a speed run is.
Come on. Yes!
World record, baby.
World record, baby!
Thought I'd give it a once over so I could speed run it, but it's so annoying that it led me to start drinking and develop a headache. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's
mind-numbing pig games aside. Other games at these
I
publications
love how I
believe
edited
are
this
worse.
segment. To the music.
And that is where the fun begins.
Please appreciate this. I synced this to the I wish that the quality was better, but this was the only quality of Nintendo Power art. Power like commercial or whatever. I fucking so much fun doing that part. I was like, this is and then have in fucking folder specify new location. Check. What is the screenshot? This is what I was scared of too. When you work on a video for too long, having okay, well that's just missing. So untitled PNG. Anything. But do I have I feel like I had one of those. PNG untitled. Okay. Sorry. Good. Oh, and I moved on. Oh, I'm a little happen. What did it do? Oh, lol. Okay. So let me see. Made like a. Let me change. Where did it go? Where did it go? Here we are.
So I a little bit of a logo you can see here, because I was gonna do it as part of a series called like subject, where this starts out as a video here starring Mickey Mouse. Oh, too far. Mainly due to this is not a great game. Okay. Hopefully that's bearable. You're thinking to yourself, two publications here, which have outlined Nintendo Power at 76%, at 70%. While it would be at the raw data of the ratings and assume okay at best, which I would agree. I needed to reword that so badly. You asked me a couple weeks I would have told you My Friend Peppa Pig on the PS4. Okay. So that's what. I guess the files moved from Peppa Pig. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay. Then we go to the transition. Nintendo Power is, but originally it was one of, if not the most iconic. Within its original 24-year run, advertising for upcoming games under Nintendo's license and more. Tell me. Yeah.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Among some of these things printed were reviews. Continue through the computer age. Lego Indiana Jones is among the many games that Disney's. Okay, so that was another. Did a lot of that, where I synced up to the music, because I was really like feeling this music. This is good, and I've always been good at syncing things up. I used to would find it entertaining playing music at the same time, and to get them to be pausing and unpausing type thing. Like I've always liked syncing things. So I love this. Scratches my brain the right way. How up on the right beats. Lego Indiana Jones Nintendo Power rated lower than Disney's Magical Mirror. Easy. A mostly faithful adaptation that introduced. Be clear. The point I'm making here is that these two publications said that the game. I don't think the game was that good, but I would rate the game. But I know I wouldn't. Games like Lego Indiana Jones. Myself included, to the world of Indiana. Because of this game that I even knew what archaeology was. And I have a distinct memory of my teacher actually giving me my expressed interest. I may have a while back when I attempted to blindly speedrun this game for Lego games from my childhood. Worse than Magic Mirror. Who could forget the memorable levels? The Well of Souls, Battle.
Way down south in the land of traitors. Alligators right away. Come away. Come away. We'll all go down to Dixie. Away. Each Dixie boy must under. Must find his Uncle Sam.
This one I was actually like sad about. You'll see. I spent an extensive amount of time playing Mario Party. It was one of my favorite Wii games, even though I only parents' house. Dry Bones a lot, and I played the game until the disc didn't work anymore. That's why I remember getting frustrated and playing. And I remember liking the board where to Monopoly. I think it was a hotel one. I'm pretty freeform off of this because that's to go. I only have what memories I have. I can find somebody else's footage, but that wouldn't really be my. The next time I have a bit of money that I can mulch myself with, I'll probably pick up another copy of the game. Just to if I still like it anymore. But I doubt that any worse than
Yeah. The review on Nintendo Power is opened with the game, which I thought was really funny because I'm like, you're Nintendo's magazine. You're not supposed to admit these.
magical mirror. There are a plethora of games that Nintendo Power have premiere, and Okami is one of them. The realized game was originally released on the 20th of April, PlayStation 2, and later ported to the Wii. Similar to Zelda games released around the same time period, it has its own charm. I'm actually really grateful because I was awarded the opportunity to actually try in my Steam library for years. You may Steam version, which is actually the HD version. The answer is I simply wanted to one-up the review that years ago.
Yeah. Okami is a work of original game instead of the Wii version, if you can. Let me see. Right, that was... Which, again, is really funny to say. What was the original Okami on? Was Okami on Cube? It wasn't on... Okami released on the PS2. Right? So, again, I think it's really funny that Nintendo Power is a game. You should play it on console. You guys know Brain? Not supposed to tell somebody to go somewhere.
I can't be the only person that finds it funny that Nintendo specifically told you that you should play a game on a non...
Saying! No.
The video, I had little to no idea that Nintendo World would report... Fine, I'm sure they feel the same about me. I didn't feel the need to say it before, as Nintendo... But the upcoming is not meant to be a slight upon the reviewers. Looking at the list of reviews on Metacritic was a lot more interesting. For Nintendo Power, they seem to have a tendency to just bell curve. Nintendo World Report, however, some of my favorite games as a kid suck. There are some games that I think are rated too low, and some that I think are rated.
So that was a gag, right? So the games that I think are rated too low, right? We've got Egg, Sonic Heroes, Sonic DX, Pokemon Diamond, James Bond 007, Everything or Nothing. And then games that are rated too high, where, and then Pokemon Pearl, which I put since I said that the Diamond was rated too
you know, Pearl is rated too high. They have the same rating. So that you know, like diamond. I'm a diamond Pearl player. Aside about how when people choose a Pokemon version that's different. I started making this video about 2 months ago. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even going to dive Nintendo Power. Let's just get right into the game. What was my joke tweet? I had a joke tweet on like the there. So, you know, I've got all actually about making the video, right? Videos, you know, post my footage, you know, FML. A lot of fun doing this. Because I'd been working on this. I ordered some volcano and received Doritos tacos from Taco Bell, and my night is ruined. I haven't touched the video in weeks. You know, I'm gonna finish the video this week and 68 other lies I tell myself, and then the joke tweet: "Who up shouldering they burden." Let's just get right into the game. That's what you all clicked on anyway. Okay, how much more of this do I have? Okay. This game gets weird the second you hit start. I'm almost done. We're almost out of video here. I've never played the kids mode, and I'm not going to. Even as a child, I never played it. I read the manual, and it seems like it's just a bunch of stupid minigames, and minigames are the worst part of this game. Apparently the main activity has something to do with hats and hide and seek. Beginning a new game on normal has us find Mickey straight snoozing. Everything's fine until this radioactive map-looking bastard finds his way out of the mirror dimension, might I add, without a sling ring. Okay, I made that Doctor Strange joke, and then I forgot this fucker astral projects in this game. So the nuclear dish rag beckons Mickey to follow him, and Mickey, like a complete dumbass, gives his soul to the green demon in his mirror.
As we all do from time to time.
And then that was as far as I had gotten. So that's the actual how far that video had made it. So, and it will that's as much light of day as it's ever getting. Now, will I do other videos in the future? Probably. Like I done some YouTube poops. Thank you. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I was able to show it to you and actually put it up on the stream. Unfortunately, with the way that Twitch VODs are going, you know, it's not gonna last forever since the whole fucking limited time shit. It's a good thing I'd been putting all of my my videos on YouTube, but I'm gonna have to like resubmit some old speedrun videos, I think, by just changing the source, like the video link or whatever. But I did actually, and also I did notice that you subbed to me on YouTube. I appreciate that. See, but I don't want to actually leave like streaming here. I do not want to stream on YouTube. I like the streaming feel here and the community here a lot better. To me, it feels like, I don't know if this is just the way that I perceive it, but to me, I'd say streaming on Twitch feels like showing up at like a comedy club and getting up on stage, right? Versus like, you know, the people that are there are like, they know the sort of thing, they showed up to a comedy club, they know what to expect.
And streaming on YouTube feels like you're doing your set like on the sidewalk, and then just whoever's walking by is sort of, does that make sense? That's how it feels to me. So it's like I do not want to, you know, it's like, if, you know, you might get a few laughs, but it's like, who gives a shit? These people are just walking by heading somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I have thought about doing like co-streams, but honestly, if I co-streamed, it would, even though I would consider it to be similar to the complaint I have about YouTube, I would probably rather co-stream to TikTok, just because I think the algorithm there would treat me better once it would start finding me people, if that makes sense. But I do have a VODs channel now. This is just my straight VODs. But I do clip out my Be Right Backs. And in some occasions, if it's something where I know that like when I did like some Kaizo Ironmon, I'm like looking at something for like 5 minutes straight. I clipped that too. It doesn't happen very often, but I got youtube.com/@thebreakfastbuffet, where you can enjoy your buffet of waffles. So I've got basically it's like the oldest VOD was in like the end of December. So it's essentially just all of the VODs from this year so far. So I have not put any Marvel Rivals VODs up yet. I'm contemplating if I'm going to. Like, I don't know how rewatchable that sort of content would be, you know, compared to me playing like through something. Oh, and I don't have the Borderlands speedrunning VODs because both times that we had done, well, we did Borderlands 3 times last month. The first time was just a working on splits and derusting, and the 2 times after that were just PB runs, where the VOD would basically just be the run plus 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm like, I have the runs up on my main channel, there's no point in having the VODs up here with an extra 5 to 10 minutes, you know? Probably would be less after I take out the you know, stream starting and stream ending screens. So yeah, I got that going. Hopefully that'll suffice as a new way to keep my VODs. So, you know, do you want to know the best thing too? I started that channel and started moving VODs over, I think either the day before or 2 days before Twitch made that announcement. And I was like, no fucking way, I'm ahead of the curve, and I will see nothing for it. Because I do not have... I'm not the size to see anything for this. But I thought it was so funny. Like, I heard the news, and I'm like, well, I already started moving over all of my VODs, and I'm gonna lose all of my highlights because... like, I'm gonna lose them, but... if highlights exist on my channel, I think 99% of them are just speedruns, which means that they're already on my main channel. So, like, the annoyance for that is going to be, having to, like, relink video links on my submissions, so. Okay. I've been yapping. Let's use this elevator. Got the yap juice here. But yeah, if I do work on another scripted video, I I really want to, my problem was I didn't have a full script done with that video. And on one hand, I tried to convince myself that that would kind of give some of the charm to it, that made it more free flow, in which the whole video feels like a train of thought. And I do think that that is true, but it still needed more structure, or I needed to kind of let the train of thought go through a little bit more, and then just write down what the whole train of thought was after the fact, instead of writing down some of it and then as like a jumping off point and then train of thoughting the rest of it. Because then every time I'd go back into it, I would have to like restart that train of thought, I guess. So it got to be a little much. And then for some of it, I felt like I wasn't giving, you know, not, like I have no problem like being critical to my own. I am my own harshest critic. A lot of it, I feel like I maybe wasn't talking enough about, like I maybe just wasn't knowledgeable about it on a personal level enough beyond giving like basic information, like Okami. Like I never played Okami apart from the amount of Okami I played for that footage, and that wasn't a lot of Okami. And I had 2 other games after that I had footage for to continue that video that I had never played besides getting that footage. I just had those games on me. So I think that was part of the wall I hit, was it's like I don't know how the fuck to talk about these. I should just play them.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, buddy. I have the power of a brownie.
Take care of the wounded and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
Wow, who saw that coming? The person whose face is the same colors as the Talon, and who we found immediately after learning about the Talon.
Figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't
And she said that she never left.
Not exactly standard
Gave away the high
procedure for a
ground.
street game.
Yeah, she didn't even, when she jumped down from up there, she didn't even go, "Hello there."
I brought new direction.
General Kenobi. You are a bold one.
Right now he's attacking.
I could maybe do a better Grievous.
That's where I need to be.
General.
Right.
Feels really dry.
Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourself.
General Kenobi.
I'm not getting it. I'm not doing it.
We're here to help. We'll talk about it after we reach your outpost.
It's a generous offer. Aria, does the commander...
If anybody here was looking to hire a voice actor, it's definitely me, and it's definitely not going to be for a General Grievous voice. I can do like a very deep voice, like very steadily. I've actually been able to do... So there's a voice I've been able to do ever since I was in kindergarten. And it's funny because I've had... The hell is this? How many fucking assault rifles am I gonna get from this? I mean, I guess I'll try this one out. Oh, can I not? Oh, does it just put in my current? Oh, okay, it just puts in my current mods. We're gonna change I'll do the voice in a second. Sorry. We're gonna stay on the Viper for now. Try this out. Because it's like I like the infinite ammo of the other of the like the beam rifle, but it feels a little cheap to use. But I like giving it to somebody on my squad though, right? Because what happens then is that it's a beam, so they will essentially point out where an enemy is for me. Okay. So this is the voice. It's when I drop it down here. I can do it from down here. And I feel like, come on, somebody hire me for it. Somebody needs to hire me for this. I've been able to do this ever since I was in kindergarten. Let me see. I used to would do, let me find it. Here it is. I would do like some practice with something that is let me see, is public domain. So let me have some water before I do this. Sometimes it was dark, and sometimes light, and now they were very cold and again too warm. Did they really feel hungry at times, or were they merely pretending because Peter had such a jolly new way of feeding them? His way was to pursue birds who had food in their mouths suitable for humans and snatch it from them. Then the birds would follow and snatch it back, and they would all go chasing each other gaily for miles, parting at last with mutual expressions of goodwill. But Wendy noticed with gentle concern that Peter did not seem to know that this was rather an odd way of getting your bread and butter, nor even that there are other ways. A little less warmed up, but I still think that was mostly fine. Thanks. That in particular was just some Peter Pan, as that is in the public domain here. You know, if a video game studio wanted to hire me as like a villain or, you know, an archaic being or a narrator. I mean, I can just do regular voices too. I think that my regular voice is, you know, I can be expressive if I want to. Okay, but somebody needs to kill that guy. What are my options? Shoot him. Oh yeah, let me try out this. Ooh, I have made a grave mistake. I got to put warp on. There we go, get warped. Can I pilot it? Nope. It blew. Excuse me? I'm sorry. What? Oh, it's just like a one shot. Okay. I'm like, missile launcher? I've never done this before, and I get a fucking rocket launcher? I don't do that much on stream because of DMCA, but I am a decent singer too. Um,
On it.
can one of you shoot that? I have a rocket launcher in my hands. Okay. 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 Why will this not, is it... It was that spot in particular. Okay. Well, goodbye rocket launcher.
This way.
Yeah. I can even do some, like, impression singing. One of my favorite ones to do, because I think it's kind of funny. And I'm not, like, the first person to ever be able to do this. But, it is funny to do, like Louis Armstrong. You know, he's down like this. So there's like a few. I'm like, I'd be a little afraid to do any of it on stream because I think it could get close enough to maybe getting DMCA'd. Just be, you know, from their automated system. What if I do like a meme song where they're like, apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, the whole club was looking at her, and I say to myself, shawty got low. But I love singing. If I could do, like, singing streams without fear of, like, channel strikes, oh man, I would be there. That's the only thing. That is the only thing keeping me from it. It really is. So I'm not saying that it's like perfect, but a lot of singing I can do is like mimicry. Which is why I'm worried about the strikes. Yeah, see, and that's why, because I'm like, if I actually did one of his songs, I would probably get DMCA'd. So, you might be aware, you can link Spotify to Discord, right? I've had times where I'm maybe like in a call or something, and I'm listening to Spotify, and if I sing like a little part of the song, it paused my music because it thought it was hearing the actual song. Because Spotify has like an like playing, or Discord has like an anti-playing Spotify like thing built in. So if it detects the song that is currently playing on your Spotify, it pauses it real quick, like on I think it used to would like mute you on Discord and then pause it, but I think now it just like pauses it immediately on your Spotify. So it like would pause my music while, because it would think it's picking up the song. So I mean, whether or not I can get close enough on some of the songs is one thing, but I definitely get close enough for automated systems to think that it is. Another thing I wish I could do, too, would be to play... I've got Rock Band 2, and Lego Rock Band on the Wii. Those are really fun. It would be really cool to have, like, a karaoke night, like, stream. Or even, like, speed run that game, right? But if I wanted to speed run it, I can't stream it. Yeah, there's even, I can mimic some female singers as well, too, but it's all really, like, it depends on who, and it also depends on the song. So, like, I can do some Dua Lipa. I can mimic some, I don't think that's what her name is now, but back when she was in the band I would listen to, her name was Greta Salpeter. I can do, like, mimic her a little bit on some songs. I can mimic... I think I can mimic Chapel Roan in a song or two. Then there's, like, some artists where I only know, like, one song by them. Like, there's an artist named Burr that I can mimic for a song.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed.
And then, like, on a good day, I think I can do, if you know the song Somebody I Used to Know, I think I can actually mimic her singing parts better than I can mimic the actual guy in the song, which is kind of funny.
Their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of reproduced weapon. I fought them before. They're a nightmare.
It got worse after you left. Cerberus lost
No idea how good of an idea it would be to try to show off any of that after doing this very extensively.
The entire station would be infected by now.
It's nothing dries my throat out like that.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
On a good day, I can maybe do, like, some Sinatra or was it like Dean Martin? One that if I could do anybody perfectly, I wouldn't even have to think about it. I would choose to do fuck. Why can I not think of his name now? Oh, Nat King Cole. I would 100%, like, instant answer. If I can mimic anybody singing, like, exactly, I would choose Nat King Cole. Like, that's just perfect. Where the fuck?
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure
You haven't...
scouts keep an eye out for
I mean, I know you're not in America, but it is... He was, like, just that prolific that you've probably at some point heard one of his songs, even if it was just because you were maybe consuming American media. But he's a... very prolific. He's not alive anymore, though. But yes, yeah, Nat King Cole. I perhaps didn't enunciate it clearly enough.
Open your eyes. This is a war of attrition, and you're on the wrong side.
You might be right. But the people of Omega
Yeah,
are
personally, my favorite Nat King Cole song is "A Blossom Fell." Starts off and it's like, "A blossom fell from off a tree. It settled softly on the lips. You turned to me."
I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you.
A fallen blossom only touches lips that lie. A blossom fell, and very soon I saw you kissing someone new beneath the moon. You said you loved me. You said you loved me. We planned together to stream forever. The dream has ended, for true love... What was it? Lied? For true love lied. The night a blossom fell and touched two lips that lied. You know, it's something like that. But I mean, he's got... It's older. It's sort of like what my grandparents would have listened to, if that's what the music that they listened to. Pretty sure one of them would have listened to it, at least. But, I mean, he's... Can't ask him, he is dead. But when I knew him, he did enjoy jazz, and that's... I mean, Nat King Cole is also, besides being a good singer, he was very talented in jazz. So, now I'm just hoping that I didn't sing too much or too well, that the system... So... Ooh. Whoa. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, the Facetin is fine, but... Well, I appreciate you saying so. I'd sing for a band if that's all they needed me to do, basically. I don't feel... As strong as a writer as I feel I can be, I don't have, like, songwriting creativity. At least I don't feel like I do. I've written and I've sung some songs, and I've got some songs that are on Spotify, but it's nothing that I'm... You know, the list of things to be proud of, I'm not ashamed of it. It's just not... I don't think it's anything worth bragging over. So, like, I'd always wanted to be in a band. But something else that I am worried about, too, is that if I was to, like, join a band, I taught myself how to sing, right? Like, I had to learn myself. So it's sort of... I don't know what my own voice sounds like, I guess, if that makes any sense, because I feel like the way that I taught myself was essentially finding artists at first that I could mimic, and then just developing a wider range where I can mimic even more. So I don't know what I sound like. I know what I sound like when I'm singing as somebody else, but I don't know what I sound like myself. So that would be, if you could imagine what the hell I mean by that. That's part of the issue, I think, for finding a way to be a singer for something. It's like, I don't know if I would be able to do it, or if you have to just be all covers. I hate the copyright system, I really do. Because I would love to just do covers. I've thought about making like a throwaway YouTube channel or something. Well, no, I guess I couldn't, because then it would be like ban evasion. But, you know, like a throwaway YouTube channel just to do something like that where I would maybe get DMCA'd. But now I'm thinking about it, it would maybe put my other channels in jeopardy as like a ban evasion thing. I don't know, it just sucks. I could start doing that on like TikTok or something, but I don't have any instrument ability to be completely transparent.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, not even just like songs. So back in 2020, and I think some of 2021, right? Noops and I, our buddy Noops, used to have we would do a show together called Noops and Waff. There was even a song I made for it. Just a little simple one, you know. Which I own the copyright to! Where it's the coffee's hot and the pants are off. One'll teach you how to make rice pilaf. His name is Noops and my name is Waff. And we would like stream together doing co-op games. And we would do different ones, and we ended up doing Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. And I've since like cleaned up my YouTube channel, so I think those videos are still on it, but they're either unlisted or privated now. But I had to immediately private, I think it was Resident Evil 6, right? Because YouTube's copyright system claimed the videos because it detected the cutscenes in the game. It's like, it's fucking part of the game. So that like pissed me off. But no, I think the copyright is... I'm not saying that I don't like copyright. I think that copyright is an objectively good thing. I think that intention should have more weight than it's given, you know, like I'm not intending on, you know, if I'm singing a song, I'm not intending on like taking money away from a company. Like I am intending on showing that I can sing the song, right? But I think, but you know, as somebody who like produces things, and like I've written novels before, like I understand exactly. Yeah, no, like I understand that you create something and you own it, right?
She said you were honorable. Glad to see she was right.
But I don't like the way that it's
Wonders never cease.
it's like judged upon or enforced.
This is not up for debate.
Just have them ready.
Oh, they'll be ready.
We're almost there, Shepard. The Talons will be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to Afterlife.
Which will release Omega civilians.
Cerberus will have 1 million fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
Irene perfectly and got us an army.
She wears her weakness on her chest. to stop myself from exploiting it.
Let's hope she's up to the task.
You and I will have to keep her on point. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
Your attention, if you please.
See, what would be nice, and I have thought about before, is I lost the thought. Oh, it was that, like, if I wasn't penalized or whatever, and all I had to do was just like mute me singing in a video and like the VOD, easy. I don't even know if they enforce it this way. I'm just worried that if I'm like midstream, it'll just like cut me. What does this guy have? Oh, he's got stuff. This guy sells things. Yeah, because then I could do like a, you know, throw it to like a different scene and just like do like a song or something.
Her patrol liberated me. Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses since the Cerberus takeover. Informative, the general threw.
I feel like I see enough people get away with like music that they use, but I'm a paranoid person by nature, in terms that I feel like I don't like to take those sorts of risks, because I feel like if I do, I will be the, like, you know, other people don't get caught, but of course I'll be the one that does, you know? Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I feel like that it would be the sort of thing where it'd be like, of course I do it, and I get the hammer immediately. So I've always been, you know, like I'll be the example is sort of the
It's not a priority, but I'll keep my eyes open.
the feeling I fear.
Upon success, I will give you a finder's fee for your.
Like I have no idea if he talked about it on on his streams at all. But let me see. When was this? It was like So at the end of January, I was drunk and I recorded a cover of System of a Down's Aerials, and I sent it to Toasty, where I apparently had messaged him, quote, "Drunk Waffles TM," you know, like trademark symbol, "thought you'd enjoy a present," and I sent him a cover of me singing Aerials. I don't remember doing that, but I did. So I don't know if he's like talked about it on stream or even played it, but I know I had like brought it up to him one of the times I caught him recently, but I know he's been going, he's got like his courses now. So, and I don't remember if he said that he listened to it or if he forgot, but he pulled out like a fucking like notepad and he was like writing down like the like, you know, make sure to watch. But I feel kind of bad because it's like I hadn't yeah, like if I'm not missing streams, he's streaming in a time where I'm only able to like pop in, and I feel bad.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus force field.
But that tends to be the
Take a look at this.
which like I said, I feel bad about.
Siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the
Like
bowels
he'll be streaming and I'll see that he's streaming, and it'll be like, okay, I have to go to work now though. Like I rarely get to hang out
The processing plant
anymore.
for one of the mines. It's been powered down. No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine.
Like, it was so much easier
the
when
reactor's back door.
I was basically nocturnal, you know,
without me.
stuck at home in quarantine
Please, you didn't catch me.
to hang out with my Australians on stream.
Didn't Aria tell
Perfect
you?
for Europe.
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
Yeah, I mean, even now, I don't even know who the hell my stream times would work for,
I want to
right?
make sure those force fields come down for good.
Like, I'm starting
Like it or
them.
not, you're stuck with me.
It's almost as if you don't trust
So,
me.
like, Mondays and Wednesdays
Exactly as if
are after work streams. So I'm starting those at around like 9:30 at night. Like, just literally got off of work, get home. Maybe I ate something real quick. Right? But, you know, less than 30 minutes. And yeah. You woke up at 7 a.m., so early morning. Yeah, and I mean, even then, like, you weren't here immediately, you know? Like, I had already been going a little bit, so even then it was like earlier for early.
I don't care if you hate her, just as long as you obey my orders.
I see you two went to the same charm school.
Go wait by the med bay, Nyreen. We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there, too.
Yeah, I feel like people, even like here in the US. That's so funny. I'm going to allow the message, but AutoMod is holding that message for a reason. Bullying. Because you use the word bitch. That's goofy.
I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
Aria will be joining us soon. Now may be our only chance.
Yeah, because, like, you know, locally, like right now, I'm not expecting too many people in Pacific time like me to show up. It's almost 1 in the morning.
And I'm not doing it for Aria or what we once had.
It's for the people of Omega.
And because of this coffee and
Someone has to be their voice in all this.
my sleep schedule changing this week, I would normally end this stream at 1, but I'm probably going to go another hour. So I'll go until 2 my time.
That you can keep the people in mind.
I've heard you, Nyreen.
At the end of the day, that's all I can ask.
But
I'll be ready.
yeah, it's sort of like a weird time to appeal to people. Except, like you said, the early birds of Europe. When I do a Wednesdays, not Wednesday. When I do a Thursday stream, and I start at like maybe maybe 4 or 5 my time, then that's probably a pretty decent time for people in the US. But I mean, even then,
Well, aside from the thousands of troops standing between him and us.
I don't know.
Details. We don't have time to waste. Is there something you want to talk about?
Do you think Nyreen's over whatever happened between you?
It was a long time ago.
I forget. Are you in?
It doesn't forget. I run roughshod over most people, and if the tracks I leave aren't deadly, they're
1:30 in the morning for you. Yeah.
as different as
Are you in
so long as she doesn't get
Netherlands or Sweden or Germany? Netherlands, Germany, right on the border. Nice. I was like, it's one of those 3, and I was like, I don't think it's Sweden, but I need to throw that in there just in case I'm wrong.
I won't bother you with more questions.
All right, when you're ready, I'll meet you and Nyreen at the exit by the med bay.
Yeah, I had a stream friend I had made a while. I haven't seen her in a while. I don't know if she's really been streaming anymore, but she was the resident German that I knew on Twitch. There we go. I'm trying to find the fucking where I'm supposed to go. And she had even moved from like one part of Germany to you're Dutch, but you live in Germany. See, I was fairly certain that you were Dutch, though. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I was pretty certain you were Dutch. How bad would that be? Oh, negative 41. Okay, so we go stability. Is your accuracy or piercing? Dutch and live in Germany. Okay. Fuck it. I know I didn't like the burst, but let me try shooting it at somebody and not a wall. What the fuck? Use 2 powers in a row by giving the first power a 15% chance to cause no cooldown. That is what a weird way to sell that, huh? Use 2 powers in a row by giving the first power a 15% chance to cause no cooldown. It sounds like that's just have a 15% chance for your power to not have a cooldown. Period. The use 2 powers in a row is like a fucking... That's the thought you're supposed to come to naturally when you hear that your powers have a 15% chance to not cause a cooldown. What a weird... Just give me the damage. Go for recharge. Delay.
We're arriving at one of the ESO processing plants. It's been powered down, so we'll have to pry open the door.
I'll get it.
Access to the mine should be on the far side.
And the reactor is beyond that?
According to the schematics. I ran Omega Knight.
The schematics.
No, you had indentured servants for that.
It's like your fucking motorized pair of skis.
They've been ripped to shreds.
I don't like this.
Oh, wrong button. There we go. Okay, so let's let's try this. Okay, wait. Also, you said that you live in Germany. I have a bunch of clocks still on my phone so that I could tell what time it was for everybody that I know. So I have a Frankfurt clock. I don't know if that's your time zone though. So, is it 9:56 for you? Perfect. Then I don't have to change that. Yeah, because I've got Minneapolis. That's for speedrunner friend of ours. That's our buddy Benedictator. So because he's in Minnesota. I've got a time for Indiana because that's where Cubs and Zelda were at Frankfurt for my German time for our German friend, Tokyo, which was actually so I would know what time anime would air, and also for when I would be playing certain online games like MMOs, knowing when the new day would start. Adelaide for our buddy Noops, and Melbourne for our buddy Toasty. And then Hawaii, because I don't remember why I had a Hawaiian time. And then UTC, because that's just, to know. I think Hawaii time might have been because a family member had been on a trip there, and I wanted to know what time it was while they were there for like a week or two.
More dead.
It's a bloodbath. I've got a bad feeling. We shouldn't be.
What's that sound?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. The general must have locked this place down to keep it inside.
Which way am I supposed to go? I want to go the wrong way first so I can collect everything. Okay, they both lead here. I mean, look, the dark room like this, there has to be something somewhere, right? Like they hid something for you to find somewhere off of like this straight forward path. Is this? Okay, so this is not the right way, which means that there might be something over here. Ah! Look at this! Found some money. Exactly. I know video games. They raised me. That's just ammo.
The elevator to the mines is through that door.
It's deactivated.
Then we need to power this place up. There should be a master circuit breaker somewhere.
I've said it before,
Pipes power the door.
and I'll say it again. Spider-Man, the movie, the game, on the GameCube, taught me how to read. I actually knew how to read the word warehouse before I knew how to read the word the. And I mean, the pronunciation of the doesn't really make sense, especially when you compare it to a word like warehouse.
Need to find the power breaker. Follow the pipe.
Okay, can't go. Funny segment.
The whispering's receding.
Maybe the adjutant doesn't like its odds.
Don't kid yourself. I've seen one of those things take down a squad of soldiers.
Ah, more money.
Down this ladder.
Well, where the fuck else do you think I was gonna go?
There's the power control.
Down this ladder? No, I thought I would go up it.
This is over. There'll be a lot of repairs.
Just steps to the edge, starts like going upwards, hits the ceiling.
You are relentless.
That's one thing we have in common.
Unload on it.
Wake up.
Okay, you know what? I take back what I said. This gun might actually be good.
All right, back to the door.
I might have wrongfully hated this gun when I was shooting the wall. Clearly, the true test of trying it out is against actual enemies.
Another one.
Where? Oh, there you are. Come on, rule of threes. Where's the third one? Oh. I guess not a third one as much as a third combat, at least. Third encounter. Come here, bitch.
I think we got them all.
Let's try the elevator again. Stay alert. All right, into the elevator.
I'll seal the door.
Onto the mine.
Into? I think you mean onto the elevator.
What's eating you?
Just processing. It's clear the general sealed that area to keep the adjutants in.
Along with some unlucky soldiers.
Yes. The creatures killed them, but didn't turn them into more adjutants. Can't shake it. Something's off.
You're just spooked.
There's a rhythm to this place, Aria. To Cerberus. You'd stuck it out here, maybe you'd feel it too.
Whatever's in our way, we'll deal with it.
You can hear the drills. Damn it. They shouldn't be straining like that.
Cerberus must be working them hard.
Access to the reactor is somewhere on the upper level.
Let's find a way up there.
I wonder if we're gonna have some enemies to fight. Oh, are those... Are they not? Oh, those aren't enemies. Those are fucking rocks. I thought it was more the adjutants. Hey, yo. Fuck you. There you are. There's still people?
We can use that maintenance elevator across the way. I
don't see how the elevator going up gets us further down. So wait, is that the main objective right now? Okay, maybe that is the main objective, and this is just that much of a roundabout way of...
Looks like that goes under the conveyor belt.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see what's going on. Something over here? Oh, that's like a prime spot to hide something. Come on. Come on, guys. Yoink. I'm sorry. Yoink. That's what I meant to say. Very shaky. But headshot. Come on. Headshot. Headshot. Oh, you got a shield. Headshot. Fuck that generator. Oh. You know what? No, I'm rushing you. Never mind. She fucking blew you up.
Stay focused.
I think this is going to get us there.
Head up.
Head up. I want to know what the hell's over here. Because you definitely hid something here. Yeah, look at that. Money. Thermal scope. Lore. Oh. He was about to throw something at me. Bastard. Okay, that's the elevator. Okay. Nothing. Nothing here. All right. Then I suppose...
Made it. Hit the switch.
It's elevator time. Come on.
They know our target. Expect heavy reinforcements.
Just stay focused and find the access point to the reactor.
You know, at this point, like, if we're still working on this DLC when the time that I said I would end the stream comes, I'm going to keep going until the DLC is over.
Looks like Cerberus invaded here. Killed
That way, at least next time I don't have to, like,
I'm sure you're
end the DLC and then do everything else. So, we'll you know, whatever takes longer than the time I projected or... Okay, that was weird that I couldn't walk on that at first. Time I projected or finishing
The elevator to the reactor is across
this DLC.
Careful. This place is falling apart.
I miss my crew.
Strange. We're not being attacked anymore.
Yep, be ready for anything.
Yep, the calm, dare I say the clam, before the storm. Maybe it's the clam before the strom.
Why are you grinning, Aria?
We're almost there. When the force fields come down, this war finally begins.
For some of us, it started months ago.
That wasn't war, babe. That was just warm up. There's the reactor, straight ahead.
Okay. This... Whoa, that was fucky with my camera. That's so weird. That's so strange. Oh, I can't do it anymore. Oh, walked too close.
I commend you. Your plan of attack was impeccable.
Looks like we were expected.
More like lured.
I knew the reactor would be the hard target. I gave you no choice but this route.
Why don't you do this in person, Petrovsky? Get your own hands dirty.
I take no pleasure in any of this, Commander. You're the ones trying to start a war for the glory of Aria. But now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado, but have the sense to know when you're beaten. You've been neutralized, and I can leave you there to rot. You might as well give up.
Never!
Aria, what are you thinking?
I'm not going out like this.
Aria, don't!
What the hell is she trying to do? Damn it, Aria, you're forcing my hand. We'll do it your way then.
Uh-oh.
Irene, Max!
Honestly, these robots are a joke. You know how you know your robot is bad? You have it programmed with a voice line like, failure imminent. If your robot was good, clearly failure would never become imminent. So you'd never have to have a voice line for it.
Spirits, Aria. How did you know you could do that? I didn't.
See, good robots say shit like, success imminent. Failure impossible. And then they just succeed. They just don't suck. But clearly these robots, they're, they're not the same kind of robots I would have. Just saying, if I was running a morally bankrupt private military organization in space. Is there something over there? I'm always afraid that, like, the one path I don't take is going to have something I really wanted. Nothing good.
You can't do this, Commander. There's more at stake than you know. That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station. Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Aria?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down. Shepard, don't. Try rerouting power away from the force fields.
Damn it. Hold tight down there.
Rerouting the power to maintain the other systems.
Are you crazy? We're almost spent. Irene, watch your flank.
This is who you're working for, Shepard. She doesn't care who gets hurt.
What are you waiting for? Offload the reactor.
She'd just thrown thousands of lives away.
Shepard, Irene's down. I'm stabilizing. You can't reroute power in time. Hit the fucking overload.
I'm not going to overload it.
This shouldn't be that hard. Maybe something inside is holding you back. Maybe deep down you're starting to think the galaxy might be better off without her. She's never going to learn. She'll never change. Even if you win, Omega loses.
Enough.
Okay, reroute the power. I'm not gonna purge people on Omega.
So be it. All units, battle stations, prepare for attack. Get the demolition crews into position.
You okay?
Despite your best efforts to kill me, your soft heart almost cost me everything.
Quiet, Aria. It worked. Shepard saved us without sacrificing innocent lives. I applaud him.
When are you going to learn? There are no innocents on Omega. You fought bravely against those mechs in there, Nyreen. Very impressive.
But?
Why can't you bring that same grit when adjutants attack? It's pathetic. You tense up at the mere mention of those abominations.
Lay off. She just saved you.
I'm trying to help her, Shepard. Call it tough love.
Call it tough love. Okay, get tougher. Lay on.
She's never been big on thank yous. Getting reports. All force fields down. Civilians taking to the streets in droves. Cerberus pulling back.
That won't last.
The people don't have the training to go up against Cerberus front lines. They'll be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to accept this.
Say what you will, Aria. I won't allow senseless deaths.
Do what you can to protect them.
Of course, Commander.
Aria, Ray here.
Report.
My team is scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forces escorting engineers. They're moving gear. Look to be setting explosives to the station's central support columns.
Bray, engage. Delay them as long as you can. We're coming.
Got it. Roll out, people.
We're what?
If they detonate the main column, they'll cut off the way to Afterlife. The Talon offensive will be stopped cold.
So we split up.
Yes. Nyreen, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the markets after we've taken care of those bombs.
Of course. But don't count on me building your memorials if you get yourselves killed.
Not even mine?
Ahead of yourself. The only route to the central column is through the tunnels.
Yoink. Yoink. Let's see, did I get anything I want to... No, for pretty good. What do I have on here? Stability and... Okay, yeah, I definitely want stability on it. What do I have on you? Damage and that one. %. That's what I had on it already. 15%. Yeah, how about I just do the fucking 17.5%? Bigger number go burr. Even more damage. Let's go. But I do like the slow. Plus this does give damage too, so we're gonna keep the concentration mod on. Oh wait, does that? It does increase the weapon weight. Wait a minute. Oh, that's so bullshit. So it's reflected here, right? On just where it says weight in the middle. There. But it doesn't change the weight on the actual weight stat here. That's so... Oh. No, it does, but I have 2 in a row that both increase the weight by the same amount. I see. Okay. That's annoying. Alright, well, stay with the, I can't have you way more. Especially that much. Damn. Heavy-ass fucking guns. I need to upgrade... I need to get the upgraded versions of the rifle once we leave the DLC, so that it'll get lighter. What is that sniper you're using? I want one of those. She's got a cool looking sniper. I'm like too close for her to attack me. Hey, you get off of me. I'm trying to look at your comrade's weapon. You put that up right... fuck you. Look at that sniper. I want that sniper. Give me your sniper. I wish I could loot it off of you. I like that it despawns, because I think the game doesn't want you to think you can pick up enemy weapons like that. But I would have liked to have admired it upon the floor.
We can extend the dam in the control room. That should get us across.
Now we gotta find that damn control.
Let's go.
There's gotta be something else in this room, huh? Criminal. Do I... Oh, ladder. Lol. I may be stupid.
Lyrene here. We've engaged Cerberus and cleared our first target. ETA to the Gozu district is on track.
Excellent.
Eric, found what you want.
Lol.
Sending you the coordinates now.
Is that my couch?
I found her couch that guy wanted. I don't remember the reasoning because I think I was talking through the conversation. I don't know why he wants her old couch, but it's just kind of funny. No, come on. Fucking... There we go. Same button syndrome.
Shepard, we need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those bombs.
Okay, that's the right way. Hey.
We're hitting less resistance. I think they're sending forces your way.
They're messing with the support columns. We have to stop them.
Ooh. Doo-doop.
Over there.
Level 42, let's go. Let's get, might as well get that. You have points. You know what? You choose.
To the bomb
Okay.
controls once the access panels are open.
Okay, this is looking like an area where it's gonna be like wave-esque combat. Because this is definitely a combat arena. I mean, just look at the shape of this room. Like, a fight will be had here while she does something plot-related that takes multiple steps, probably. All right, let's get to it then. Come on, get around it, Shepard.
Got it.
Those bombs just went live. The console is locked. We'll have to manually disable them. Take care of the bombs, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
Ooh, and it's timed.
Three left.
Okay, that's one bomb. Two bombs. I imagine that if I get shot while I'm disarming it, it will probably... No, I can just get shot? Okay, it doesn't stop me. Okay. Hey, you knock it off with that turret. Yeah, I have too much damage resistance at my level. You guys tickle me. I was moving too much. Okay, there we go. There, it took a minute of our 5 minutes.
This way, Shepard.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, I'm following.
We're clear.
Oh, I have to.
Good.
Okay.
Nyreen, things are under control here. What's your situation?
We're advancing through the Gozu district.
Move forward. Keep that flank covered.
Yes, boss.
We're holding our own, but Cerberus has started targeting the civilians. Reports of casualties are coming in from all sectors.
Just get to the rendezvous point. That's all that matters.
Not in my world. Nyreen out.
So how exactly do we get to Afterlife from here?
I'm thinking the straightforward approach for a change.
Well, that was convenient.
Cerberus.
How do you know that? Could be the town. Never mind.
Come on, open the door. Open the door.
There are adjutants here. Track their progress and seal the rooms behind us.
Yes, Aria.
Oh. I didn't see that this was open.
Looks like they bit off more than they could chew.
We should get a move on.
Does that make you the extra? Yep. Makes you the extra path. Cool. Got some more money.
to the subject's nervous systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%. The first-generation adjutants have been transferred from the containment area and are being outfitted with the implants. The previous batches have been processed and moved to the storage area. We can now control when and where the adjutants convert their victims. Initial testing on various species provides ample proof the virus can adapt flawlessly, regardless of the host used. With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule. Before host conversion, we should begin the process of fusing the control implants to the subject's nervous systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%.
Those idiots were experimenting on adjutants.
That explains the ones we saw earlier.
They shouldn't be doing that. I don't think that's very good.
Doors only open one at a time.
Makes sense, considering what they had locked up in here.
Door's unlocked. Let's get out of here. That doorway leads to the Gozu district. Omega! Look out!
You bastards. Don't you throw shit at me. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You? Come here, bitch. Don't throw things at Commander Shepard. Oh. Move, Shep, move. Just pick up the fucking XP. Okay, I don't think that was too effective. There we go. Cool, just gotta, you know, cause the dude inside's head to explode. Does the trick. Okay, that makes this the extra path. Hey, money! Love to see it.
This looks familiar.
I liked it better when Morden Solis was here shooting up looters.
Yoink.
Take out the turret.
We're almost there.
Okay, that's nothing for me. No, you use. Thank you. Can I get over this? No. Okay. He's still alive. He's the mad prophet.
Irene here. Something's not right.
Cerberus is still on my station. Of course something's not right.
Not what I was talking about. I'm checking this out. Going radio silent.
What the hell is she doing?
Where's Nyreen? Scouting ahead. We've got our hands full holding this area.
She's going on to Afterlife.
That's a cool pistol. It's like a revolver.
That's it. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
You're what? Okay. I'm going to be right back. We're definitely going past 2 a.m. at this point. Like this stream, we're going to finish out this DLC. And I feel like it's going to be more than 13 more minutes. But I'm going to be right back. I got to pee and I got to get some more. The caffeine, I guess. Not that I can't just, like, fall back asleep, but... got a little bit of that besides some regular water. Love this chair is so fucking creaky. Like... I don't know, I mean, it's good it had some give, though. I mean, you'd rather have some give and creak than fucking break, huh? Okay. What's funny is the armrests. Like, kind of, it sounds a little farty sometimes. So I got a little worried if it seems like that's what. Yeah, I mean this is leather, you know. So I don't know if it's real leather or not, because I don't remember. I feel like it's not, but it could be. It could just be like really cheap-ass leather. But I feel like it's not. I feel like it's synthetic. But...
Nyreen Kandros was a good soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man.
No, wait! What now, Petrovsky?
Divide and conquer, Commander. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. These are fully under our control. The protocols for our future army. Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Can I fucking see? Oh shit, she's got a health bar, I just realized. Touch the fucking thing, dude. What the fuck? Okay. Get... Stop. Run, Shepard. Stop looking at... Why does this bitch keep running by me? Stop locking onto people. Okay. It's gonna be don't fuck with Aria. Watch.
Don't fuck.
Oh. Oh, don't fuck with
Always get these
Omega.
crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
Yeah, see, because when you first meet her in Mass Effect 2, you know, she says, She's like, there's one rule on Omega. Don't fuck with Aria. But, you know. Now it's don't fuck with Omega. So she's a populist, I think, now. So. Let's check our, I want to see where we're at with our war power. But then after that, this pretty much ended at the perfect time. So let's see. Okay, so we got the Crucible, just that. That's just the Alliance. I gotta hover over them for a little longer. Okay, and then for aliens, we've got Terminus Fleet, Spectre Unit, Omega Ezo Horde, and the Omega Raiding Fleet. Almost doubled our strength there by helping. So still got a ways to go, and I wanna do more than the minimum. You know, I want to get a good. I don't know what ending we're gonna go for yet. I think we're just gonna happen naturally. You know, we're just gonna see where it takes us. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit our save. Yeah, it's gonna about do it for tonight. So